I'm Adam Friedman. Welcome to another episode of the Weekly Friedman, your source for information and insight on the most recent court decisions and trends in the default industry. Joining us today is Friedman Bartolo counsel Megan McNamara. Megan is an expert in all things New York foreclosure, and she is one of the leaders in the state in strategizing ways to navigate some of the more complex and complicated issues. Thanks for joining me, Megan.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm excited to have you. So today we'll be discussing the importance of recording a loan modification in New York. So Megan, to get us started, why is this a relevant topic?
So it is a relevant topic because it's always been out there in the universe, but I would say in the last year or so, we're seeing a lot more, I don't want to say adverse case law on this topic where the courts are basically saying, do you have a loan modification that should be recorded? If it should, why wasn't it? And if it is exempt from being recorded, why and what have you done to demonstrate that?
So historically, my understanding, or the way I've always thought about loan mods and foreclosure litigation, is that the importance really is on priority. So if a loan mod is increasing the UPB and putting out new money, then we want to make sure that money is being prioritized. Is that still the issue?
So you're exactly correct. That has always been the overreaching issue of whether there's been new monies advanced. However, this is slightly more nuanced than that. The case law that we're seeing recently is hinging on, one, whether there should be mortgage reporting tax paid, or two, if there shouldn't be, why?
So we're focused more now on the recording tax, on the new money, not on the title issues of priority.
It's not really a title issue at this point. It's still there.
Right.
But what we're focusing on is the actual litigation side of it, which is basically getting very adverse decisions where we're getting our motions denied or worse, saying, why do you have this unrecorded loan modification? Either why did you plead it, which is happening, or is it exempt from mortgage reporting tax, or should it be reported?
Okay, so we're saying if the mod is increasing the UPB, then we are paying recording tax. We're supposed to be.
Yes.
And if we're not, we have to allege that we're exempt.
Yes.
Right? And we're doing that via 255 affidavit?
Yes.
Okay, and that's something that's filed.
Yes.
Okay. So what are we doing at Friedman Bartolo to protect our clients from issues that may arise from an unrecorded mod or one where we're not exempt?
Right. So we're spending a lot of time on this issue on the upfront basis when we are getting a referral. So how we're kind of looking at this is looking at maturity dates, we're looking at interest rates, anything that will kind of indicate that there's a loan modification. We're also looking at prior actions. So if there was a prior action, how is that action disposed of? So was there a modification? Was there a reinstatement? If there is a reinstatement, great, we don't have to worry. If there's a loan modification, we need a copy of it. We're going through transfer files. We're really checking any single thing that would indicate that there is or was an unrecorded loan modification.
Okay. Is anything different if it's a transfer file? The boarding case was already commenced?
So we're still doing that whole process. So everything is the same in terms of what we're doing to ensure that we catch everything. But then we have to make kind of the tougher call of, okay, how do we fix this? Do we have to bring a motion to amend to bring in the loan modification, which has proven difficult in certain cases from what I've seen? Do we restart, which is never a great option, but sometimes the right option? And kind of how do we proceed that way? So it's the same process, but we're having, unfortunately, when you have an active case, your options are a little bit more limited. Okay,
this is great. So to recap, right, for the audience or for our clients or for anybody watching, what are our key takeaways?
So our key takeaways is I don't think this issue is going away. I do expect that it's going to the second department at some point, like many hot topics do. But the main thing that we want to advise our clients, for whoever is handling their cases, that you want to make sure that you're always giving your law firm every modification, any document that is relevant to obviously commencing the action, but especially the unrecorded loan modification agreement, so that we can evaluate how best to proceed. Okay.
Well, Megan, thanks for joining me today. If anyone in our audience has any questions on this topic or really anything related to New York foreclosure, please contact Megan directly. You'll see your email on your screen. And again, I'm Adam Friedman. Thanks for joining me today for the Weekly Friedman, your source for insight and information on the latest court trends and decisions. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.